Welcome to 52 and Better, and in everything you do it better. 52 and Better is here to help you to become the best version of yourself in 5 categories: spirituality, emotionality, mentality, physical fitness, and financially. So come join the show. I think we have something that'll interest everyone to become the best version of themselves. From 52 and Better, and everything you do it better.
Hi, my name is Troy Lewis, and welcome to, the 52 and Better TV show. And today is Wednesday, which is a Physical Fit Wednesday, guys. I'm glad you guys is here. I'm glad y'all hanging out with me. And today we're going to talk physical fitness. So what I want to talk to you guys about today is a method of training that is used or has been used for many years by Olympians, by powerlifters, by bodybuilders, by people who play alternative types of sports, from football to basketball to baseball. This training method is solid in the foundation. It has proven itself over the period of time. It has proven itself with benefits of muscle mass. It has proven itself with benefits of endurance, strength, speed. In so many different avenues has this training method shown itself to be a useful tool in becoming a better version of yourself. And now I leapt up on this thing when I was training deeply, younger in my years, and I've always played with this training method, and I've always revamped it and used it in many different ways, and it has always given me success. I am about to go back to it now because it's one of the things that I know that works. And we're looking for things that definitely work. Now, you can use this program, and no matter what age you are, as far as you're old enough to lift weights, and as long as you're not so old to the point where it will cause you harm. Remember, in anything you do it better. And I say this to you guys from 52 and Better, disclaimer: before starting any new workout program, I believe that you should always be checked by your doctor, or go talk to your doctor and let them know what you're doing so they can give you a physical and give you an understanding of what you can do and what you cannot do. If not a doctor, at least a professional trainer who can maybe give you the insight that you need. But I implore that you go see that doctor. They are professionals, and you need to understand from a professional point of view your limitations, if you have any. You may not have none. And it's always good to just go get a checkup. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I want to jump into this thing. Today, I want to be talking to you about this style of training. Like I said, it's been used for years, and I just want to let you guys maybe get hip to it. You might even know all about it already. And if you do know about it, then it may be something that you need to go back to. It may be something that I'm checking, fixing my camera. You know me, I'm always doing something, making the situation better. You know. So listen. I want to get into this thing, and I want to let y'all guys know exactly what's going on. I'm jumping around a little. Bear with me on this thing, and here we go. So, officially, hi, my name is Troy Lewis, and welcome to the 52 and Better Physical Fitness Wednesday episode, where we'll be talking about this style of training that I was just talking about with you guys. And I think that you guys might like this thing. It's definitely slick, it is definitely nice, and it's definitely something that we can definitely use. So let me figure out something. I'm having some technical difficulties, and I don't understand why. But so this is what I want to do. I'm going to try this again and see if it works for me. I'm just going to keep on talking through until I get this thing to pop like it's supposed to pop. And it's not popping like it's supposed to pop. So let's try this. We're going to do something different. We're going to go back because I always got a plan B, and we're going to get off into this thing like this. So, like I said, hi, my name is Troy Lewis. Welcome to Physical Fitness Wednesdays with me once again. And I want to talk to you guys about the style of training. And the style of training that we're talking about it's definitely been used for years in the community of weight training, powerlifting, football, and many other different communities as far as physical fitness goes. Now, this routine has been known to increase muscle mass, power, strength, endurance. And I believe, in just my opinion, that this program can be interchanged in so many different ways, that you can interchange this thing in so many different ways that you can never actually get stagnant on this. Like, you will never stop reaping the benefits. That's my belief. So listen, I believe this thing can complement you in your regimen of weight training and help you become a better version of yourself. So I'm definitely going to get into it and introduce it to you guys. And what it's called is German volume training. Now, the simple name for this thing is 10 sets of 10s. And it's a highly effective workout program. And it does involve doing 10 sets of 10 reps for each exercise. This intense form of training is believed to be effective because it forces your body. It forces your body to have to adapt quickly to a high volume training program, which can encourage muscle development. And that's what we definitely want. We want to develop the muscle tissue. It doesn't matter what age you are here. It's scientifically known that the more muscle mass you carry on your body, the more physically fit your body is. If you don't believe me, then you can go look up all the different research like I have, and it will explain to you why you need to carry as much muscle mass as possible on your body. Now, I'm not saying that you have to go become a bodybuilder and you got like 25-inch arms and 50-inch legs and go be Mr. Olympia, but if that's what you choose to do, then you know what? I say get down for your crown and become the best version of yourself. If you tell me, hey, Troy, I want to be a bodybuilder, then I'm looking for you to be on Mr. Olympia's stage, and I'm looking for you to take the belt to be the greatest of all times because you adhere to 52 and better, and everything we do it better. So listen, I truly believe that this program can help you be better if you're a basketball player, if you're a football player, if you play soccer, tennis, like any sport that you choose to do. And I'm gonna say this: not even a sport. If you choose to be a top flight professional grass cutter, I believe that this workout can help you. If you want to be a top flight garbage taker outer, then I believe this thing can help you. If you want to be a top flight hair braider, young lady, I believe that this program can help you. It can increase your finger strength even if necessary. Listen, guys, and I'm talking not just to my dudes, but I'm talking to women and I'm talking to young athletes. 10 sets of 10s is a proven method for helping you become better in your physical fitness journey. So you say, okay, Troy, you're talking about this thing and you've been going on and on and on about this thing. Yo, how do we use this thing? So the question is, how do we use German volume training? What is it that you do? So listen, first of all, you pick 2 compound exercises. Now, compound exercises are exercises that involve more than one muscle group. So let's say bench press and incline dumbbell presses. Now, the reason why we call it a compound exercise is because for you to move your chest, for you to do a bench press movement, you have to use your triceps and you have to use your delts because they assist your chest in making the movement, i.e., compound movement. That's what they mean by that. But we're using 2 compound movements for the same muscle group. So, like I said, we'll do something like bench press, and then we'll do something like incline dumbbell presses. See, you're still working chest, you're still working your shoulders, and you're still working your back arms, but it's two different exercises. Now, what you want to do is you want to perform them one after another with only 10 seconds of rest in between. So you only want to rest 10 seconds. So after you do your bench press set, you want to say 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, and 10 1,000. And you want to go straight into your incline dumbbell presses. So that's how that works. So you only want that 10 seconds of rest in between each one of those. Now, number two, what you'll be doing is you'll be performing 10 sets of 10 reps of each exercise. And you're using a weight that's about 60% of your 1 rep max. So what you do is you figure out, and you got to take some time to do this thing. You figure out exactly what you can move one time by yourself, struggling, shaking, but you can get it up there and you can lock it in. Then you take 60% of that, and whatever that weight is, then that's what you'll be doing your 10 sets of 10s with. And still, you must rest. I say make sure you understand this. Rest 90 seconds between each set before you start the new exercise. So, you know what I'm saying? You have to rest in between those 90 seconds. So, once you do boom, 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 bench press, then you count your 10 seconds, and then you do your dumbbell flies. Boom, boom, boom. Then you wait 90 seconds before you start that thing all over again. You understand? That's a minute and 30 seconds that you will be waiting before you do it. And the reason why I'm intensifying these things are because this is what makes the workout work. When you follow the protocol, not you in your mind deciding that you want to do it this way, or, oh man, I know about that. I done did that before. Man, I'm going to just jack these boys off for 10s and I'm going to be good. No. I want you to get all the benefits of this thing. Now listen, another thing that you need to know about when you're doing this is the tempo that you use. What is tempo, Troy? Tempo is the rate of speed that you move the weights through the exercise. In other words, when you coming down on the negative, I want you to be doing a 1,000. 2 1,000, 3 1,000. And when you come back up, you're looking for a 2 count, which is 1,000, 2,000, with a nice tight in there. You know what I'm saying? These is the things that's going to make this thing work for you, man. You got to adhere to your tempo, and you got to adhere to your rest periods. Finishing up this workout, you can perform 2 additional exercises using the same format as above, the 10 seconds in between, 60% of your 1 rep max, and 90 seconds between each set of exercises that you do. But you want to use it for a different muscle group. So a lot of people do something called push and pull. A lot of people do chest and back in the same day. So this is what you want to do. You want to use something like, say, for back, you could do bent over barbell rolls, and you can add a 1-arm dumbbell lat roll in there with that. And you adhere to the same principle, and then you get those 2 body parts done. I'm telling you. Now, see, the reason why I like this German volume thing is because it's interchangeable, and I'll talk about that. You might hear me say that again, but I love it because you can put anything together to make this thing happen. One I love to do a pull-up for my back and my bench press. And so what I would do is I would do my 10 sets of 10s bench press. I like to change it up a little bit. And then I would do dumbbell flies and incline flies. And then I would go to something like back rolls with pull-ups. Boy, you talking about cold-blooded? Woo! I'm talking about cold-blooded. I'm talking about you might need a workout partner to do this thing, because when you get to that 7th and 8th set, Tens, man, you talking about struggling and shaking and wiggling. You know what I'm saying? But that's what you're looking for. You want that intensity to kick in. Now, a lot of people will say, "Yeah, man, 10 sets of tens ain't no big deal, man. I've knocked that out, especially at the weight at 60% of what I'm doing." So that's like if you lift 100 pounds, man, and you go like down to like 60%. I think it's like 40 or something, or 60 maybe. I have to do my math on it. I would just jump into it and do my math real quick. Matter of fact, let me do some math real quick. Let me see what that is, man. Yo, we just kicking it right now. I'm gonna check that for y'all real quick and see what's going on. So if I got 100 pounds and I want to do divided into 60% is nah, that ain't right. So I got 100 pounds times 60% equals, it come out to 60 pounds. Yeah, so I was right. 60 pounds. So you want to use 60 pounds. So that's with any weight that you use. Now, understand, I know some people can lift 350 pounds. You find your 60% of whatever it is that you can do for your 1 rep max. And when you do that, man, then you jump into these 10 sets of 10s. And I guarantee you, man, these 10 sets of 10s, they're going to make you realize that you doing some work, man. Like, it ain't no joke. Yo, I love it, right? Also, something that you need to know about German volume training and why it's such a highly effective workout plan that involves doing these 10 sets of 10s. This intense form of training is believed to be effective because, like I said, it forces your body to adapt. So, like, once we talked about now how you do this, what you want to do then is you want to make sure, like with any training program, it's critical and that you ensure that you have the proper form and the proper technique. You gotta have the proper form and technique to do this thing. If you're a beginner, then what you need to do is you definitely need to figure out how to do the exercise first. And you need to definitely know the right form. In other words, the tempo, the speed, how to use this thing properly and move throughout your movement the right way. Is your back arched off the bench? You know what I'm saying? Do you have the right hand grip when you're using a barbell? You know what I'm saying? Are you arched out? Are you slugged over? You have to make sure you have proper technique and proper form to do these things, or it's not really going to work for you. It's also important, man, to gradually increase your weights over time as you adapt to each one of these workouts. And so what I was doing with this thing, man, so I wouldn't adapt, and while I was saying that it's so adaptable, is that I would maybe add about 5 pounds onto the bar as I got used to the weight. And then, like I said, it's so many different types of exercises that you can mix in together with this thing. So for chest and back day, one time I may use what they saying. I may use the barbell bench press and the flies. But then I might switch it up and I might do close grip dumbbell presses, or I might do dumbbell presses and then, all dumbbells that day. I might use deadlifts for my back instead of back rows, and I may do a different style of pull up, or I might not even do pull ups. I might do something like pull downs. It's so interchangeable that you can do like what you like to do with this thing, as long as you stay inside. As long as you stay inside the curriculum of it, the 10 sets of 10s, as long as you use 60% of your 1 rep max, as long as you get your 90 seconds in between each one, and as long as you get your 10 seconds in between each exercise within that block that you made. Yo, I'm guaranteeing you, man, that this thing gonna bring it to you, man, whether you believe it or not. It worked, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say. So listen, man. Lastly, GVT is an intense training method and should not be overused. Do not overdo this thing. Don't think you're going to go in there and do this thing every day or you're going to be tired. You ain't even going to be able to make it to work. You know what I'm saying? you're going to be sore. So don't overdo it, man. Really, if you're a beginner, I would only perform this thing like once out of the week, man. And then I would do some supplemental training on the sides of it, like throughout your other days. Maybe some calisthenics, push-ups, pull-ups, body squats, some kind of sprinting, or you know what I'm saying, or some alternate type of training. And if you are intermediate to advanced, then if you're intermediate, then I would use it about twice a week. On the intermediate side, I would go about twice a week. And then, like I said, I would use some supplemental stuff. I would do cardio, my rope, jumping, running, all kind of stretching movements and stuff like that. So I can have my body prepared to come back and knock this thing out. And if you're an advanced individual, and I have been in the advanced level of working out, I got away with it for 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on the advanced side. And so listen, as far as that goes for you advanced guys, this is what I would do though. I switched it up because the thing is so interchangeable. Now it says 10 sets of 10s, but I found something out. So I would do 10 sets of 10s, which is hypertrophy. We all know that within that rep range. We're getting a little advanced now, guys. And then I would move it down into a powerlifting mode where I would go 3 to 5 reps and I would still do 10 sets of 10s. I would follow it though. But, I just was going with a much heavier weight, and I winded up taking about 120 seconds in between about 120 seconds in between the exercise group, and I winded up taking maybe 100 and I ain't gonna say that, my bad. Maybe 30 seconds to 60 seconds in between each one of the exercises because it was so intense, because I was moving such a heavy weight. Now I would do that. Then I would go into I would slide this in the middle. I would use extremely ultralight weights, and I would do 20 reps of 10 sets. And when I say ultralight, that's what I mean, ultralight. Something that you can do it with. And what it did, it felt like what it was doing for me was it was pumping fresh blood into my muscle tissue. I got a nice good pump, and it gave me a good stretch, and it set me up to be ready for my regular 10 sets of 10s and come back in and hit that hypertrophy again. So that's how I used it at an advanced level. I would do 10 sets of 20 reps just to get a good stretch, just to get a good pump, just to get that flush, all of that funky stuff out of there. Then I would go into my hypertrophy. Then I would go into my power lift, and then I would switch that up. I would go into for 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks I would do power lift rep ranges 3 to 5, and then I would go in between there and hit it with that 20 reps, and then come back out and get that hypertrophy but with that 10 reps. And I'm just telling you, as you start evolving with this 10 sets of 10 German volume workout, you will see where you can interchange this thing so many different ways, man, that you can never get stagnant on it. So listen, man, the high volume training recruits a large number of muscle fibers, and it triggers metabolic stress. Metabolic stress. I'm getting a little happy. I gotta slow down. Which can definitely lead to muscle growth. In addition, GVT uses a high level of intensity, which causes a high level of muscle damage, which is essential for promoting your muscle growth. We all know you got to tear it down to build it up. One of the major benefits from GVT is that it allows you to overload your muscles with a significant amount of weight within a short period of time. In other words, you're going to be slapping them suckers on there, man. This combination with strict form, once again, strict form, true real rest periods can lead to some impressive gains in your strength, your size, your endurance, and your power. Now, I got 10 reasons why I believe that you should throw this 10 sets of 10s, this German volume training, into your physical fitness regimen. So check out, here go my 10 sets of 10s, y'all. That's my notes that I'm looking at. Here are your reasons why you should do this, man. Number one, it can develop serious muscle mass and lead to strength gains and in a relative short period of time. So if you're looking to bulk it up real quick, and if you're looking to catch that strength real quick and get that endurance in real fast, like, yo, check out this 10 sets of 10s. Now, GVD number 2, GVT offers a challenging and intensing workout, which can push you to your limit and help you break through your plateaus. I got to slow down. I noticed that when I start talking about something that I really like, I start wiggling and shaking and I get excited, man. And I'm like, and I'm trying to learn how to increase my camera presence. I'm trying to learn how to be the best version of myself on camera. I got some interesting feedback from somebody that's really close to me, and they said that, yo, when you start talking so fast, and you know what I'm saying, you sitting there going, and you're making all these mouth noises, and people can hear that. And then she said you always point with one finger. And she said you need to learn how to use your hands to express what you're talking about. So I've been learning how to do this, mentally making notes that when I use my hands for intensity, for backing away, for pushing, pulling. I'm learning how to use my hands to enhance what I'm saying to you guys. So you may see me doing all kind of stuff, but I'm in the progress of becoming the best version of myself. But let's get back to this thing, man. Number 3, high volume. Let me do high volume and short rest periods can increase your endurance and stamina, which can be beneficial to sports and other activities and physical fitness activities. So what they saying is, by me stop acting silly and get down to the ground, what they're saying to you guys is this: 10 sets of 10s German volume training can be beneficial in your other sports that you do. So like if you are a basketball player and you're serious about it, and say you want to pick up some muscle mass because you down in the paint banging around with some heavyweights down there, man, this would be a good workout for you. Say you're playing football and you want that explosive speed, but you need that muscle reaction by using this tempo, 1, 2, 3, boom, you know what I'm saying? That creates an explosive repetition in your body, and it overchanges into your takeoff off the line, or you want to move, boom, boom, shake somebody, or you know what I'm saying? Or even if you are like a linesman and you trying to blow off the line and you got to hit him with that initial power, 10 sets of 10 German volume training, it can get that done for you, man. It can just be something that you add into your repertoire, let's say, to become the best version of yourself. You can put this thing into anything. You can use it into anything, guaranteed. So let me hit you with this, man. Number 4, it is a highly structured and methodical approach, and methodical is a key word. You have to be methodical about this thing. What is methodical, Troy? That means you have to consistently do this thing the way it's supposed to be done, within the parameters that is to be done. And you have to do it over a period of time, methodically, each and every day, always the same way. As we call it now, rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. You have to rinse and repeat with this thing. Can help you stay on track and keep you motivated. And when you're being methodical about it and you have a structure to it, trust me, you'll be able to see the results from it. You'll see it, man. You'll see your gains in muscle mass. You'll see your explosive power. You'll see you can jump just a little higher. You see that when you're down there in the paint, man, and you hit him with that body check, he gonna move just a little bit more than he usually did. You understand what I'm saying? You'll see it. And then you'll see it in the gym. You'll see how you're adding extra poundage and you're actually able to handle it without, looking crazy in the gym, man. So yeah, That's definitely a way to track and motivate your progress. Number 4, it's highly structured. Number 5, GVD places heavy emphasis on proper form and technique, and that's always a good thing, man. When you're in the gym or whatever you're doing, whatever sports or whatever thing that you do, you can never not always want to be more better, if that's such a phrase, with your form and your technique. And by GVT placing heavy emphasis on that, that feeds over into whatever else that you do. And it can also reduce the risk of injury and ensure that you get the most out of each exercise. Just emphasizing proper form and technique, man, is important, especially from the injury aspect, man. Do it the right way, man. Do it the way it says, not the way you think it's supposed to be done. So, number 6, as a total body workout, I got to stop right there. I'm going to go ahead and read it. It can help you achieve balance and muscle development throughout your entire body. Now we get off into some advanced stuff. And this is for my advanced people, beginners. I don't know if y'all should mess with this thing, man. But my intermediates and advanced, so this would be like my ultimate workout and what I ultimately became from the German volume training workout. This was my plateau, so to speak, or this was my highest pinnacle point of dealing with this type of training. I had got so efficient that I would do a total body workout, 10 sets of 10, every body part. So how would I do that? So I would do a set of barbell squats, real squats, a set of squats for 10 sets of 10. Then I would move into a set of bench press for 10 sets of 10. Remember, I'm only using 10 seconds in between each one. And then I would move into deadlifts or barbell rows, 10 sets of 10. And I would do those 3 for 10 sets of 10. After that, I would take, maybe about 5 minutes of rest after I got that done. Now, remember, I still use protocol, 10 seconds in between each one, but then every time I started a new set, I rest 90 seconds. But I had got to the point when I got done with my 10 sets of 10s, as far as those 3 body parts go, I would take about 5 minutes in between rest, and then I would start my small body parts. So that means I would do shoulders, I would do triceps, I would do biceps, I would do forearms, I would do abs, I would do calves, and I would do neck work. And all of that was combined in a 10 set of 10 routine circuit, so to speak. And then after you bang that out, I'm telling you, you get that whole body under that 10 set of 10s. Yo, you look up, man, you going to be thick, you going to be fast, and you going to be powerful. You understand what I'm saying? But that's where I evolved to it, from starting out with just doing the 2 exercises like they said. And like I said, it's so interchangeable that you could do so many different things. It's it's such a versatile style of training method that you got so many variations to this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Which brings me to number 7. It is a versatile training method that can be adapted for a variety of fitness levels and goals. Man, to me, it's the ultimate, man. I don't care what nobody say. German volume training can help you develop mental toughness and discipline. And that's in the gym and out the gym. That's on the court and off the court. You understand what I'm saying? That's on the field and off the field. And it says that this can translate over into other areas of your life. German volume training can just make you a better individual. You know what I'm saying? It helps you to become the better version of yourself in all 5 categories of your life. I gotta just give it to it because it gets it done. Number 9, high amounts of muscle fiber recruitment involve and can lead to an increase in your metabolism, which can facilitate fat loss and calorie burn. Listen, man, when you do this thing, you might only need 20 minutes of cardio a couple times a week, man. Because remember, you can implement this thing into everything that you're doing. So listen, yo, I'm about to put it together for y'all. So after you do your full body workout, and you could go out and you could run 10 sets of sprints for about maybe 20, 30 yards with 10 seconds in between each one. Listen, man, and throw, man, some burpees in there with that. Dude, you hear me? You won't need no more cardio. You won't have to be sitting on that bike. Oh, man, I'm tearing stuff up. You won't have to be sitting on that bike for an hour. You won't have to be sitting on that dumb bike for an hour. You won't have to be running for miles and miles and miles. You don't have to do all of that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing's so intense. It's going to give you what you're looking for, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, look, I'm tearing up my whole camera setup because I'm so geeked about this 10 sets of 10s. Why? Because I know this thing works, man. I know this thing pushes to the limit. I know this thing can take you to where it is you want to be in life. And that's why I'm so adamant about it. I'm trying to tell y'all, look, I done messed my lights up and everything. Studio all tore up. Look, because I'm trying to talk about this 10 sets of 10s, man. So anyway, let me step into this. Let me get this lighting right, y'all. I definitely got to have this right because I don't like to be looking crazy on camera. So, you know, that's something that you can definitely work with as far as that go. I think I got one more, guys, and then I'm going to get off of here. I think that the last but not least is the one that's coming up. And then a few final thoughts, and yo, we're going to get out of here for sure. So listen, let me go to that. Okay, there we go. And go here, and let's get down to number 10. GVT can also be a fun and engaging way to shake up your workouts, your routines, and challenge yourself in new ways. And that's most important, man. Because remember, we're always looking for a challenge here at 52 and Better to become the best version of ourselves. We understand that new things and challenges take us to another level. Listen, if y'all got a workout crew or if you got a workout partner, yo, man, it's a great way to challenge each other, man, to become better. Trust and believe that. You know what I'm saying? You got about 5 of y'all on the bench, man, and y'all all banging it out and getting them 10 sets of 10s in, or you and your training partner get off into this thing intensely and y'all really banging it out. I mean, y'all gonna come out of there with some great workouts. So listen, man, that is definitely where I think that we need to go with this thing. So let me show y'all an example real quick of a German volume training workout, and then I'm going to be about ready to get out of here. So listen, exercise number 1. So you do a set of barbell back squats for 10 sets of 10s. And remember, you're using 60% of your 1 rep max. You're resting 30 seconds in between each set. And now this is how you mix it up. You go from your barbell squats and you go into bent over rows. 10 sets of 10s. Rest. Then you come back in and you bang out incline barbell bench press. And you use this as a supplemental. Because that's going to be a heavyweight workout right there. You feel what I'm saying? That's going to be definitely a heavyweight workout. Then you want to come in and you want to hit on. So you want to use some supplemental work. I'm gonna throw some supplemental work in here. So let's break this up a little bit because that's intense, man. Then you want to come back in and you want to do some incline barbell bench press, and you want to do maybe 3 sets of 10 reps. Same thing, 60%. You know what I'm saying? 1 rep max, 96 seconds rest. Then you want to come back in and you want to do your deadlifts. And I think I said that already. And no. I'm sorry. You want to do something like pull downs for 3 sets of 10 reps, 60%, 1 rep max, and 90 seconds in between each one. That's just an example of a workout that you could do. Like I said, this thing is um, it's so interchangeable that you could use this thing in so many different ways that it's just incredible, man. Like seriously, like you can use this thing in so many different ways. Now listen, here we go, y'all. Final thoughts about this thing. Make sure that you warm up properly before you start using this workout. I would give myself at least 15 to 20 minute just a good warm up. And you can warm up however it is you warm up. Me myself, I like to do calisthenics. I like to go back to the old school, the stuff we used to do, like when we was in high school and junior high school, jumping jacks, toe touches, you know what I'm saying, trunk twist, reach and bends, things like that, just to let my body know that I'm getting ready to really get fly with this thing, and I'm finna jump on this thing, and I'm finna do some things, running, jogging in place. Y'all know that routine. Yo, put some stuff together to create a nice warm up. If you don't know, you can go to YouTube, you can go to Google, and you can find some great warm ups to complement yourself before you get started. Listen, if you need to adjust your weights accordingly based on your fitness level, then that's what you need to do. I'm saying that on purpose because a lot of people want to go into the gym with an ego. A lot of people want to go into the gym looking around and seeing people doing heavier weights than them, and they want to try to, I'm a man and I ain't going to let nobody outdo. Listen, it's not about that, man. This is one thing that you're doing right here is it's you versus you. You understand? To become the best version of yourself, not nobody else, man. Now, granted, it's some camaraderie and it's some fun, and it and you and your partners, y'all can push each other, but ultimately, what it comes down to is you versus you, being the best version of yourself, man. So use the weights accordingly. Adjust the weights to do what you're supposed to do. 60% of what you can do. Keep it real, man. You don't want to get injured. You don't want to look bad out there. You know, people might, he only got 10 pounds on the bar. So what? When they look up 6 months later and you got 350 pounds on the bar, what they gonna say then? They gonna come, man, I noticed you've been doing this thing, man. What is this that you doing? They gonna want to know how. They gonna say, man, I see that you got a little stocky. What you doing? You know what I'm saying? And then that's when you come back and be like, in your mind, you like, yeah, you was laughing at me before, but you ain't laughing now. And then get a knowledge away. Tell them what you're doing. Don't get funny acting. Don't get funny style. Yo, keep it 100. Yo, bro, so this is what I did. You know what I'm saying? And this worked for me. And I don't know, it might work for you. You know what I'm saying? Stay humble with it. Always. Now listen, man, let me say this and then I'm about ready to get out of here. Remember, German volume training is a highly intense and challenging workout. So it's important that you adhere to the regimen, the way it's set, and it's very important that you listen to your body. Let your body tell you what it can and can't do. Understand that. Don't, I know we a lot of times people say you're supposed to, your mind runs your body. But when it comes to this, I want you to go in reverse just a little bit. See, I want you to let your body talk to you and say, hey, man, back down off of this. Hey, man, that's a little bit too much for me. You know what I'm saying? And listen to it. And then, adjust accordingly what it is that you need to adjust, because at the end of the day, we want no injuries. At the end of the day, we want you to come out of there saying, yo, I accomplished something with them small wins and slapping on them little bit of weights, and the next thing you know, you're doing big boy stuff. We want you to come out of there feeling good about yourself, man. I don't want you to be so broke up when you come out of the gym that you can't feel your legs. Like that's not what I'm into. I need to functionally work. I need to still do things around the house. I got to go out here and cut the grass. I got to take the garbage out. I got to deal with the kids. I still got to go to work. You know what I'm saying? So you want to be functional. So you want to adhere to these principles in this thing. And with that being said, y'all, I done been on here. I done knocked everything down. I done got super excited. I hope I use my hands properly. I hope I convey myself with great intensity and form. And when I'm speaking to y'all, I'm kind of serious about that, man. I want to really my camera presence. I really want my camera presence to be nice, man. I want people to be like, oh, yo, I like listening to this guy. So listen, with all of that being said, you know what it is. It's the end of the day. And in everything you do, do it better. From 52 and better. Be the best version of yourself in 5 categories of your life. I'll see y'all on the next one. I think it's going to be Thankful Thursdays. And we're going to talk about why do you need to be thankful in areas of your life. I'm thinking that might be it. It might switch up. I might change up. But it's definitely going to be a Thankful Thursday coming up. That's for sure. But what we talk about and what it is, how we exactly push this thing out, that'll be something that we talk about. But listen, with that being said, I want you guys to have a great day. I want you guys to have a great Physical Wednesday. And I want you guys to always continue to be the best version of yourself in 5 categories in life. And in everything you do, do it better. Peace. Y'all have a great day.
Thank you from 52 and Better. And remember, in everything you do it better. So listen. Looking for more 52 and Better? Then join us on the 52 and Better Facebook group. Also, Troy Lewis 3 on Instagram. www.52andbetter.net. And the 52 and Better podcast show on FM Anchor. And remember, tune in next week for great content, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding on how to become the best version of yourself in 52 and Better.